Hello all, this is Everglow 101 renewing my previous tutorial of MGK's Medley on Jimmy Kimmel Live. So I'm just not going to waste much of your time, I'm going to just do this quickly. So you're going to find their bass notes. This is middle C for reference, okay? So you want to jump down to about the second C on the piano, in terms of from here. And you go C sharp and G sharp for your first bass chord. Then you move up to a G sharp, D sharp. Then you move down to an F and a C. And then finally you have a D sharp and an A sharp. So that sounds like this. The important thing with this one is that with the bass chord, just keep your fingers the same distance, since the key this keys always feels the same. So just easier that way. Notice my hand isn't moving much in terms of distance between fingers. That's more or less a tip. Now I'm going to show you two ways of playing the right hand chords. The one I learned initially, which was technically incorrect, and what I saw him playing, but both sound right. So what you want to do is, so this is middle C again, and then so you want to move up to the F above that and the G sharp right there. So it's like that's your first chord. Second chord is G sharp and the C. Third chord is just that chord again. And then finally you have a G and an A sharp for your last chord. So that sounds like that. And those sound together like this. And then so you have that. But then the other way you can play those chords in the right hand is just, it's actually, this is the easier way. So this is your middle C. Then you want to jump up to D sharp, and then you have a G sharp. So you just play that the first 3 times the chord goes around on the bass chord. And then all you gotta do for the last chord is just move that G sharp down to a G. And then that sounds like this. Right? So the last thing I was asked about a lot is like the people weren't clear, so I had to really think about it. The all I know melody part, like vocal melody. So I'll tell you this, MGK, I'm not gonna lie, there was not great technique there. He did an octave shape. I know he has huge hands. He did octave shape, but with individual fingers. So that's what that was. And the vocal melody is going to consist of C. So this is your middle C, and then he also uses C5. Remember that. It's just the same thing in both hands, depending on how you do it. Or it can be one hand. Did you play it right? So it consists of C, G sharp below the C, and a C sharp, right? And it's like, so here's the thing, right? So you want to do is to take away from that is you need to see it almost as like the words, with the exception of nothing. That one's weird, but I'll explain that. And you just gotta play the notes along with the words, like if I had to do like, all I know is I don't know nothing. All I know is I don't know nothing at all. If that makes sense. So all I know is I don't know nothing. No, I might have. But you get the idea. But yeah. And then, yeah, so that's that little part. And the last part I did when I was playing that was like, I showed all of you something you can do that doesn't require changing the left hand, just right hand, but Bloody Valentine. If you want to match a guitar a little better than the initial part of it, you can just go like, go up and down the chord, which is like, it's arpeggiation going both ways. It only works with the first, like the method I learned first, though. It does not work with the, like, unless you take that and make it a full chord. I'm trying to find the chord there. I don't know. But yeah, that's all for that. And if y'all have any questions in the comments, please let me know. I'll try to address it. I just tend to get busy, so don't be surprised if it might take months, or in my case 2 years, to make another tutorial. But have a great day. Bye bye.